Usher was set to begin the past, present, and future tour yesterday in Atlanta. And just hours before the tour was supposed to open the doors, he posted on X and on Instagram that he was actually canceling the first opener show for the night, which was a very startling thing because if you know Usher, he takes his shows so serious. But he put out a statement and he said in his 30-plus career, he's put 100% of his blood, sweat, and tears into being the best performer and creating a memorable experience for all of his fans. He had every intention of doing that on the opening night. But he had to take some time to give his body a second to rest and heal. He told fans that night would actually be rescheduled, and they'll still get the same show, but they'll get 100% of him. He couldn't perform at 100% that night, so he decided to cancel.
I love it.
He said, the last thing I want to do is ever disappoint you, the fans who have been eagerly waiting for this tour to start. However, I wouldn't be the entertainer I am if I couldn't physically give you my best. And then let people know that they'll be rescheduling. Of course, some people were upset because they flew in and things of that nature, and they didn't know until hours before. But there were a lot of positive support in the comments, like, put your health first.
That's right.
We know you. Like, he has a great rep as just being a showman, so people have to understand.
Not too much on Usher now. That man is 5 years old, you know, and he's been nothing but the epitome of professionalism forever. So whatever he's feeling mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, that has him drained, that makes him feel like he needed to take some time, he deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean, the fact that he knows when he needs to tap out and, you know, take a break. But there has to be some type of insurance or something that somebody could do with all these concerts canceling like this, right? You think of Lovers and Friends Festival, you think of this, you think of all the cancels, even Taylor Swift just canceled performances where people take their hard-earned money, they fly to these markets, they pay for hotels, they set up babysitters, and then they lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it got to be something where people can
they
more
get
than ticket prices back. You
I
know?
was about to say, they get ticket prices, but it never goes extensive into like the stay and all that. And that was like some people's gripes. Like, they love Usher, but it's like, man, I just spent all this money to fly into Atlanta to be here.
And flight's expensive
and we can't,
now.
like, you know.
Flight's super
but he does
expensive.
have other shows this weekend, but I just don't know if tickets are sold out, if you can just forward on over
I'm
to
sure
another
they're sold out.
I get it, but there's nothing wrong with having boundaries. The days of pushing through are over. Okay, if you need to disconnect for your own mental and emotional well-being, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Especially in the age where everything's recorded. So what if he comes out there and has some type of breakdown?
Yeah, passes out or something.
What I mean?
Actually, yeah, smart.
No, I'm gonna take time for myself. I'll get back to y'all in a minute.
I just hope it's serious anytime you got to step away and disconnect, but I just hope it's not something that's like super serious where like more dates may have to be canceled,
right.
because Usher does not just up and cancel. So,
hey,
you know what I mean?
Lauryn Hill been leaving y'all on read for 2 decades with no explanation, and y'all don't say nothing.
They've been saying something.
So
They've been
let Usher
complaining
get some
about it.
rest.
They've been saying
They've
something,
been complaining about Lauryn.
they still gonna pull out.
That's
pull
right.
up.
They've been complaining.
Whoa. Okay, so Sexyy Red has been having a few moments online, some interviews she's done, and just some celebrations. So yesterday, Tuesday the 14th, Get It Sexy received the RIAA Gold certification, and because of this, Sexyy Red shared a story. So in this story, she talked about the night that she made Get It Sexy, the song. She said she was going through a lot. She had just had her baby. She was feeling depressed because she was going through postpartum depression. And her team in Miami would just put her in the studio and leave her there to write songs. And she said she would be in there just crying and thinking about life. And then one day she told her team, like, look, send me back to St. Louis so I can be around the ones that I love and get back to me. She said she was in the studio in St. Louis. She invited all of her friends and her sisters to the studio. They start turning up, blunts, bottles, food, all of that stuff. And she just came up with Get It Sexy, Get It Sexy. And she said it was really a confidence booster for her. And they were so turned in the studio, all her sadness went away. She talked about how much she loved her family. And she said, P.S., I was moaning in the song because my hoe was behind me humping me while I was recording. So she just wanted the people to know that she had a good time recording it. But I went back and listened to the song after I read this. And I'm like, man, not this being like a motivational, like, aspirational song.
Yeah, she made her own version of Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson said, you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Sexyy Red was on the same type of energy. Sexyy Red was feeling down. She was feeling depressed. So she looked in the mirror and she said, you know what? Get it, Sexy.
Boy, you know this super fat.
Yeah.
I ain't lying, though. I know that's right.
Sexy in the Mirror.
Yes.
That's Sexyy Red's version of Man in the Mirror. Drop on the clues bombs with Sexyy Red. I respect it. I didn't know Michael Jackson was her inspiration.
She was also on the show, what is it called? It is called Thoughts in the Cully. So this is a show that, like, it's based in the UK, brings all the big artists in the UK and people that like stream well over there. And during the interview, she talked about her relationship with Chief Keef.
You were Chief Keef a lot recently.
Yeah.
Over the last few months. I know you were a big fan of him growing up. What's that relationship like now? Seems quite genuine.
It's genuine. That's
Yeah.
my people's.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Like, I don't got too many homeboys that I could sit on the phone with. And I'm not even saying that's my homeboy, because I don't know what we got going on. We like each other. But we can sit on the phone, we can be around each other and like act like we've been to each other all these years.
Oh, you guys actually like each other too?
Yeah.
Like each other.
That's my
But how does that work with the baby daddy though? It feels like he's
What
always
baby
been
daddy?
the one who got you rapping. That's
my ex.
okay, cool. Feels
My
like
baby
he's
daddy in jail.
the first one.
That's my son daddy. He in jail. Free my baby daddy.
Okay, cool. So we might see you and Chief Keef one day or something.
That might be my third baby daddy.
I don't know if we need them to procreate, but we definitely, I definitely wouldn't mind some music.
Me neither. So they are working on joint music. That was a thing. But I didn't know that was serious, because we saw the pictures and videos of them together, and then it went into
Sexyy
a
be
song.
trolling though, so you never know what's true and what's not true.
But she
be
seemed
having
like,
fun.
It seemed like she low key in love with him, and when like, I don't have many people I could just sit on the phone with, and like, I don't know. But I'm here for the music as well too, and
Those were amazing times, right?
What?
Those beautiful relationships. Like, I think about back in the day when me and my wife were just boyfriend and girlfriend, and we just sit on the phone for hours for no reason.
fall asleep on the phone.
Oh, those are the days.
Yeah, now you got to fall asleep on the phone to make sure ain't nothing going on. It's different.
No, we're married.
Yeah.
No, not
we
y'all.
don't
I'm
do
just
that.
talking about the
I'd
rest.
be
I know
watching
y'all are happily
television,
married, but the
cuddled
rest
up
of
with
us is
my
out
wife.
here trying to figure it out, okay?
Well, if you stop false advertising, Lauren London LaRosa. I don't know if you're just joining us early in the show. Lauren told us back in the day people used to mistake her for Lauren London on
I
Facebook.
did not
She did say
say
that.
that.
So she
did say
started
that.
calling herself the Delaware Lauren London. And
She did.
so her Facebook was Lauren London LaRosa, or Lauren, what was it? London LaRosa?
It was London LB.
Jesus Christ.
Trying to make people in Delaware call her New.
The first catfish.
Yo.
You was the first
Nah,
catfish.
He was the
the-
first
That's
catfish.
crazy. Lauren London LaRosa.
All right, Lauren LaRosa, London.
Lauren London LaRosa.
When you say
The
Delaware
Lauren London. The
New,
Delaware New.
it sound like that. It just sound off brand. Like, that don't even sound right. Why would you throw me there?
Why would you do that? Why would you tell people that you
I feel like Nunu is like Nunu, and then Delaware Nunu sounds like Feli or something.
Well,
Like.
that's what you get. People used to mistake her for Lauren London on Facebook.
All right. That is Jess With
I
The
did
Mess.
not say
with
that.
Lauren
You did. We got the
London. I mean,
audio.
Lauren LaRosa.
Red, can you
All
get
right.
that audio ready so next time I can I can't even talk. I mean, I just
Tell.
go ahead, wrap it
All
up.
right, when we come back, we got front page news, and then Clarissa Shields, the champ, will be joining us. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.